Hello friends, welcome to the VLSI design course. So till now we have covered VLSI design project using IAC. We have written a small VHDL code, then simulated it, synthesized it, generated a user constraint file, then we have done the placement and route, and finally we generated a bit file. So once we are done with this bit file, the bit file is already generated and it is stored in this location. So it is in the E drive VLSI design source, VLSI design course examples, first project. So we'll go there and check whether bit file is there or not. So let's go there. VLSI design course examples, first VLSI example, and here if you see here bit file is there. Okay. So once our bit file is there, now I have connected the FPGA board to our system. So I'll just show you. The FPGA device is connected over here. Now we have to program this FPGA. We have to program this FPGA with the input switch A and B as a input, and we are showing LED P, Q, R as a AND gate output, OR gate output, and the XOR gate output. So let us do the programming of FPGA. So to do the FPGA programming, we have a separate FPGA programmer. So before that, we have to first detect the USB port whatever we connected to the FPGA. So this programming we are doing using the USB interface. This is a tool from the Numato Labs. We can use it for the programming. So for that, what are the things required? We required a COM port. So we don't know the COM port, how to find out that COM port, just that's what I'm telling. Then we have to open that bit file. So right click on the My Computer, go to Device Manager. Then here once you connect the FPGA board, it will automatically detect that device. So you are just waiting, and you have to go to the ports. You have to go to the ports. Here it is showing Numato Lab Albert V2 Spartan 3 development board, and the COM port we have to remember is a COM4. So always remember the USB port where we are connecting to this FPGA to laptop or a system USB. That is permanently. This is one time checking we have to do. So every time we can remember the USB port currently I am using is the USB port 2 of my laptop. So that I will permanently consider as a COM port 4. Okay. So whenever we are programming the FPGA, we have to configure it to COM 4. So let us select the port COM4. Okay. Then where our file is residing, our file is in the E drive. So browse it. Open the file. Open file. We have to go. We'll say okay. Examples. First we'll say example, and then we have to select the basic gates dot bit. So a bit file we have to select. Then open it and say program. So it will start programming. Once it is done here, then we will move back to our FPGA. Programming is done. Our FPGA is programmed. So let us see. Okay. So now you can see here this blue indicates the FPGA is blue LED indicates FPGA is programmed. Now this FPGA is connected. The internal logic is implemented in this FPGA is AND gate, OR gate, and the XOR gate. Okay. Now to implement or to see the performance, we have connected this cable to the switches. So it will take an input from here, but this port P4 we have to connect it to the output LED. We have to connect it to the output LED. So just a minute. This will use or not. Okay, so I have connected port P4 to the LED output. So where this LED will represent Q, this is output Q and at the R. So let's check the inputs. So right now input, both the inputs A and B are 0 0. Now if I press A is 0, B is 1. So in this case what happens? The first LED is not blinking. If you check, this LED is not blinking, second is blinking, third is blinking. So that means this is the OR outget output, this is XOR output. So this is first condition. Now 0 0 1 over. Now for 1 0, again same situation, AND get output 0, OR get output 1, XOR output is again 1. Now 0 0 0 1 over 1 0 over. Now in case of 1 1, AND get output is 1, logical OR is also 1, and the XOR output is 0. So like this we can check the implementation on the FPGA. Like this we can check the implementation on the FPGA. I hope you people have understood this implementation. So many more examples are coming, and we'll try to implement all the VHDL programs using this method on the FPGA development board.